Children, today I have another story for you from the adventure of Nana Korfo. Today's title is The Lion's Secret, a tale of cunning, danger, and unexpected lessons. Now, to our story.
The story begins in the bustling square of Adabasa. Villagers gather, their faces filled with fear. Elder Kwame stands on a small platform, holding his carved staff. Elder Kwame, my people, we are in danger. A lion has been spotted near the village. It has taken a goat and frightened our hunters. If we do nothing, it will soon come for us. Ataawa, raising her hand. I saw it yesterday. Its roar shook the ground, and its eyes were like fire. Sam, nodding. My son went hunting, but came back empty-handed. He said the lion followed him through the forest. Kwaki, angrily. We must act. Let's gather our hunters and fight it. Elder Kwame, shaking his head. This is no ordinary lion. It is strong, clever, and fearless. We need more than weapons to defeat it. Nana Korfo, sitting on his stool nearby, listens quietly, a sly grin forming on his face. He strokes his chin as if deep in thought. Nana Korfo, to himself, a lion? A perfect chance to show everyone that I'm not just clever, but brave too. He stands, raising his staff dramatically. My people, do not fear. I, Nana Korfo, will face this lion. It will trouble us no more. Atawa, excitedly. You will? How? King Korfo? Nana Korfo, grinning. With my wisdom, of course. I will outsmart this beast just as I have outsmarted every challenge. Elder Kwame, narrowing his eyes. Be careful, Korfo. The lion is not the only danger in the forest. The next morning, Nana Korfo enters the dense forest alone. He carries his staff and a small satchel filled with tricks. Birds chirp above, but the deeper he goes, the quieter it gets. Nana Korfo, muttering. The mighty forest, silent, dark, and full of secrets, but none of this scares me. I'm Nana Korfo, after all. He stops in a clearing and sets his trap. He ties a long rope to a tree and places a juicy goat leg in the middle. Nana Korfo, grinning. When the lion comes, it will go for the meat. Then I'll tie it up and drag it back to the village. Easy. Hours pass, and Korfo grows restless. He hears a faint growl in the distance. His smile fades. Nana Korfo whispering, "It's coming. Stay calm, Korfo. You've got this." The bushes rustle, and a massive lion steps into the clearing. Its golden eyes glow, and its mane shines under the faint sunlight. It sniffs the goat leg, but doesn't move closer. Lion, deep the voice. Who dares to enter my forest and steal my food? Nana Korfo freezes behind the tree, gripping the rope tightly. Sweat drips down his face. Lion, louder. I know you're here. Come out, or I will find you. Nana Korfo steps out slowly, holding his staff in one hand and raising the other in surrender. Nana Korfo, nervously. Great lion, I mean no harm. I only wish to, speak with you. Lion, snarling. Speak? What can a small man like you say to a king of the forest? Nana Korfo takes a deep breath and bows low. He speaks calmly, though his heart is racing. Great lion, you are more than just a king. You are magical, blessed by the gods themselves, but your power is fading. Lion, growling. Fading? What lies are you telling, little man? It's no lie. The gods told me your strength will return if you bow to a wise man. And lucky for you, I am the wisest man alive. The lion tilts its head, studying Korfo. It begins pacing around him, sniffing the air. The lion said, "You think I am a fool? Why should I believe you?" Nana Korfo smiling. "Because the gods never lie, and neither do I." The lion stops pacing. It stares at Korfo for a long moment, before finally lowering its head. "Very well. If the gods demand it, I will bow." As soon as the lion bows, Korfo quickly throws the rope around its legs, tying it tightly. Lion, roaring, "You tricked me!" Nana Korfo, laughing. "That's why they call me Nana Korfo, the cleverest man alive." Korfo drags the tied lion through the forest. The lion growls and glares at him, but it can't escape. "You are clever, Korfo, but cleverness is not the same as wisdom. Spare me the advice, lion. Soon, the villagers will sing songs of my bravery." As they near the village, Korfo hears the cheers of the people. Atawa, shouting, "He's back, he caught the lion." Sam responded, "Nana Korfo is a true hero." In the square, the villagers gather around Korfo and the lion. Elder Kwame steps forward, looking impressed but skeptical. "Korfo, you've done what no one else could. But how did you capture this great beast?" Nana Korfo, grinning, "Simple. The lion knew I was the wisest man alive and bowed before me. The gods helped me, of course." The lion, still tied up, growls loudly, silencing the crowd. "Fools! Your king did not outsmart me, he tricked me. Let me go, and I will leave your village in peace." Atawa, nervously, "Should we trust it? What if it comes back to attack us?" Elder Kwame responded, "Korfo, this was your plan. What should we do?" Nana Korfo looks at the lion, then at the villagers. After a moment, he nods. "Let the lion go. It has learned its lesson." The villagers untie the lion. It stands tall, shaking off the ropes, and looks directly at Korfo. Lion, softly growling, "You are clever, Korfo. But one day, your tricks will fail you. And when that day comes, you will wish you had learned wisdom instead of deceit." The lion turns and disappears into the forest. The villagers cheer and celebrate Korfo's victory. They sing songs and dance around the fire. Korfo sits on his stool, smiling proudly. Sam said, "Korfo, you've saved us again. What will you do next?" Nana Korfo, smirking, My friends, the adventures of Nana Korfo are just beginning." Elder Kwame watches Korfo silently, shaking his head. Elder Kwame to himself, "One day, Korfo, one day your cleverness will bring more trouble than good." Deep in the forest, the lion gathers the animals. They sit around him, elephants, monkeys, snakes, and even tiny ants. The lion roars, and the animals fall silent. Lion sitting quietly, "Nana Korfo made a fool of me. He tied me up and tricked me in front of the villagers, but I will not let this go. We must teach him a lesson." Elephant, "But how, great lion?" Korfo is very clever. Lion, "We will use our strength and numbers. Together, we will make him pay for his tricks." Monkey, jumping, "Let's scare him. Let's take his food." Snake, hissing, "No, we should trap him. Let him feel what it's like to be caught." Lion, nodding, "Yes, we will trap him. And when we do, we will show him that the forest is not his to fool." Back in Adabasa, strange things begin to happen. Goats disappear in the night. The villagers' water pots are smashed and their food stores are raided. The villagers gather in the square, frightened and angry. Atawa, my goats are gone. All I found were paw prints. Sam, my yam storage was torn apart. It must be the animals from the forest. Elder Kwame, the forest has turned against us. But why? What have we done? Nana Korfo, sitting on his stool, listens carefully. He strokes his chin and stands up with a grin. Nana Korfo, my people do not fear. The animals are angry because of my cleverness. But I will handle it. I will outsmart them, just as I outsmarted the lion. Atawa, are you sure, Korfo? The forest is dangerous. Nana Korfo, laughing. Danger is nothing to a wise man like me. Leave it to Nana Korfo. Nana Korfo walks into the forest, carrying his staff and a small bag of tricks. The forest feels darker than before. Strange noises echo around him, growls, screeches, and rustling leaves. Nana Korfo, to himself, they think they can scare me? Ha! I'll show them who's the smartest. Suddenly, monkeys swing down from the trees, grabbing at his bag. Korfo waves his staff at them, shouting, "Go away, you silly monkeys. This bag is not for you." The monkeys laugh and scatter, but a snake slithers onto the path, blocking his way. Snake, hissing, "Turn back, Korfo. The forest is not your friend." Nana Korfo, smiling, "Nice try, Snake, but I don't take orders from you. Move aside." The snake slithers away, but Korfo can feel eyes watching him from every direction. As Korfo walks deeper into the forest, he sees a pile of shiny fruits on the ground. His eyes light up. Ah, what luck! A snack for the clever traveler. He steps toward the fruits, but as soon as he reaches for one, a net made of vines falls from the trees, trapping him. The animals jump out from hiding, surrounding him. The lion steps forward, roaring loudly. "Nana Korfo, you thought you were clever, but now you are caught." Nana Korfo struggles in the net, but quickly calms himself. He smiles at the lion. "Great lion, you've outsmarted me. I admit it, you truly are the king of the forest." Lion, "Flattery will not save you, Korfo. You embarrassed me, and now you will pay." Korfo thinks quickly. He looks around at the animals and raises his voice. "Wait, before you punish me, let me tell you something important." Lion the king, "More tricks? Speak quickly." Nana Korfo calmly, "Did you know the gods are watching us right now? They told me whoever treats others with kindness will be rewarded." Elephant, curious, "Rewarded? How?" "They will make your forest green and full of food forever, but only if you forgive me." The animals murmur among themselves. The lion looks suspicious, but curious. The lion said, "Why should we believe you?" Nana Korfo, smiling, "Have the gods ever lied? Let me go, and you will see their blessings." The lion hesitates, but nods to the other animals. They cut the net and free Korfo. Korfo bows deeply. "Thank you, wise animals. You will not regret this." As soon as the animals turn their backs, Korfo runs as fast as he can. He darts through the trees, jumping over roots and ducking under branches. The lion roars behind him. "You tricked us again, Korfo. If we ever catch you, you will not escape." Nana Korfo, laughing, "Catch me? Impossible. I am Nana Korfo, the cleverest man alive." He bursts out of the forest and into the village, panting but grinning. The villagers rush to meet him. Atawa, "Korfo, you're back." "What happened?" Nana Korfo, smiling, "The animals have learned their lesson. They won't trouble us again." Elder Kwame, suspicious. How did you convince them, Korfo? Nana Korfo, grinning. Let's just say wisdom always wins. As the villagers celebrate, Elder Kwame pulls Korfo aside. Korfo, one day your tricks will fail you. When that day comes, even your cleverness won't save you. Nana Korfo, laughing. Elder Kwame, you worry too much. I always have a plan. Inside the forest, the lion watches from the shadows, his golden eyes glowing. Lion, softly. One day. Korfo, one day. The story is done. Rest well, my friends.
If you've enjoyed this story and wish to hear more, I invite you to join us again. Subscribe to Tales of Africa GH and become part of a community that celebrates the rich heritage of our continent. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Your support helps these stories reach hearts across the world. Until next time, same place, stay safe, stay curious, and keep the spirit of Africa alive.